Okay, the all-seeing eye on a gold building. I guess the riches, maybe perhaps the gold represents the riches that the Antichrist Dajjal will bring with him. Anyway, the
وإذ يقول المنافقون والذين في قلوبهم مرض ما وعدنا الله ورسوله إلا غرورا.
When we learn something new, neurons in the hippocampus forge strong connections by sending electrochemical messages across the tiny gaps between them, called synapses. Essential to the strength of the connection is the movement of electrically charged particles of calcium drifting through the synapses. When the particles stream into a neuron, they trigger chemical changes that make the connection more reliable. The calcium flows through a molecule that's the gateway to the neuron, the NMDA receptor. Billions of brain cells are not done forging links with billions of other brain cells. Eventually, there will be trillions and trillions of connections between cells, charged with electrical pulses rippling like lightning storms across the hills and valleys of the brain's deeply furrowed tissue. Every cell in its place, every link between cells carefully organized. Nothing random, nothing arbitrary.
What we would really love to understand is how the brain, during development, generates millions and millions of neurons, sends them to the right position in the brain, and then somehow instructs each of those individual nerve cells to form very, very specific connections with one another.
For the tiniest increment of time that is possible to talk about, 10 to the minus 43 seconds. The temperature was 10 to 32 degrees, and the density downright indescribable. At that instant, there was only one universal force and one type of elementary particle. But it wouldn't last. At the end of this instant, gravity separates itself from the union. At 10 to the minus 35 seconds, the strong nuclear force exits the union as well, and this triggers inflation, the event where the universe instantaneously grew into size, from tinier than an atom to an unknown large size. This expansion and subsequent cooling down to 10 to 27 degrees allows 6 different types of quarks to form. At 10 to minus 12 seconds and 10 to 15 degrees, the weak force and electromagnetism separate, and we have the 4 independent forces we know today. At this point, all 6 types of leptons have formed, including the electron. At 10 to the minus 6 seconds, up and down quarks have formed protons and neutrons. All heavy quarks have decayed. All heavy leptons have decayed. all antimatter has disappeared. And by the time the universe is only 1 second old, protons and neutrons are already getting together to form the lightest atomic nuclei.
وإذ أخذنا ميثاقكم ورفعنا فوقكم الطور خذوا ما آتيناكم بقوة واسمعوا قالوا سمعنا وعصينا وأشربوا في قلوبهم العجل بكفرهم قل بئس ما يأمركم به إيمانكم إن كنتم مؤمنين